his labor. Shame and disappointment is the reward of his labor. See, I'm going to give you an example of being on the path of wisdom, but what? Toileth after fire. To be in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Chasing after intellectual stimulation with no intent for elevation, which we call intellectual masturbation. To be on the path of wisdom, on a path which will lead you to wisdom, but to not attain to that which you are supposed to be headed in the direction of. Salvation. Islam. See, we have those who chase after. They be amongst the rank. They are in the temple with the true and the faithful. But the true and the faithful are in a place or on a pinnacle where these particular individuals are not at. And the labor, the reward of their labor is, nothing's going on. Nothing's doing this. Y'all ain't doing that. This ain't happening. When by all actual fact, guess what? You ain't happy. You ain't doing this. Disappointed yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. With all that mouth. You the sharpest one on Facebook. You got all the garbs. However, if it ain't nothing up under the garb but some flesh, guess what you are? An empty car Christian. Because if you ever seen pictures of the car Christian, it's elegantly designed. Nice fabrics, nice display how it gets carried through. What is it? Islam. Temple with no artifice. In Islam, peace and love to all the leaders of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Islam. Because regardless of what anyone says, there is great responsibility in being in leadership within the Moorish Science Temple of America. Islam. Out of your Sunday school comes what? Did I come out of Sunday school? Indeed. So I came out of Sunday school with a responsibility to assist in guiding the nation. That's a heavy responsibility. Because in the Moorish Science Temple of America, Holy Quran, they say that man don't like me. He loves to fight. But it says, man. What type of man? He who is engulfed in all of the carnal desires of his flesh is the one that hates to lead. He don't like to lead because guess what? He can't sacrifice anything to put him in a position to lead. Have you noticed a Negro don't sacrifice for anything but his carnal self?
That's the truth, man.
See, the Negro won't sacrifice for the whole. Anything productive, man. Not one thing. He'll sacrifice for his micro boots now.
Wow.
Yeah, his loud pack. Yeah, micro boots now. Honors to the brother Dr. Wesley Muhammad for bringing that knowledge into the forefront. But yeah, you sacrifice for everything that kill you, but will not sacrifice for anything that determines your salvation. That's a Negro. That's a Negro. So our prophet came with an objective and a mission to fix the Negro problem. Which stems from the fact that you do not know yourself. Not even one part of yourself. Not even the self that you indulge in 98.9% of a day. You don't even know that well. See, the Holy Quran of the Moorish Temple of America doesn't teach you just to know your higher self, Mo. It teaches you to know your lower self well as well. Because what you don't know, you can't conquer. What you don't know and can't see, which is equivalent to understanding, you cannot defeat. Moors were in a war that's been going on since the 1400s. Centuries. And it's actually more ancient than that. Moors. 1492. And the doctrine of discovery. 1492. And the doctrine of discovery was a plot, an intentional plot to dethrone who the European Christian nations considered the Saracens. That's S-A-R-A-C-E-N. Saracen. That is another word for Muslim, or Moor.
Islam.
Moorish. Yes, sir.
Wow, on Robin Hood,
You said S-A-R?
S-A-R-A-C-E-N. Saracen. So, this was a deliberate plot to dethrone and conquer all of our inhabitants' dominion. Even the parts that were unknown unto them at that particular time. So what that means, this conquest was planned to be ongoing. You are a victim of this plot.
Indeed.
Mr. Black Man, Mr. Negro, Mr. Colored, Mr. African American, Mr. Indian, Mr. Ethiopian. You are a victim. You are a victim to a cruel plot to dehumanize a human being. No matter regardless of the color of their skin. So how can we not, as Moorish American Muslims, be not on our tippy toes, jumping up in the air, clapping and proud that Allah sent us a prophet to what? Attach us back to our glorious past, Mo.
Islam.
Praise Allah.
Indeed.
It was a plot. For your demise that was written and sanctioned by a papal bull. Yes, sir. From the Pope. To seize the dominions of the Saracens, their property, and everything that came along with them. And convert them. You are a victim of conversion. Being made other than what you truly are. And we wonder why no one respects the black man. Brother, you don't respect yourself.
Islam. It's the truth. Or your forefathers.
Or your forefathers. Or foremothers for that fact.
Islam.
There is a grave disconnection from that which is the source of all living things. And these are the handicaps and the paralyzation and the cripples that the black, Negro, and colored and ETC have to deal with on an everyday basis. Little do they know.